Gamble. Come on, Keith. Hey, Keith Gamble. Hey, Keith Gamble. Come on, Keith. Keith Gamble. Come on, Keith. Keith Gamble.
Niggas, what's up, G?
Come on, Keith Gamble. Keith Gamble. Keith Gamble.
I show you how real niggas
get the fuck over here.
You don't like me? Nigga, I show you how
protest because you may not be violent yourself, but you should know the kind of people you attract, which are violent people.
Let me reverse that. What about the violent Antifa people?
Yeah, there's a lot of violent people in here.
Of them beating the crap out of people.
Yeah.
These people are saying that I'm a Nazi and a fascist. They doxed my parents' address, right? I'm just a YouTuber. That's it. I host the show. I don't post on our social media. I don't do any of that. Is that okay?
That's not okay, but it's also not okay for you guys to do it first. Who threw the first hit?
Yeah. This goes way before the cookie couture thing. I mean, Antifa assaulted us when we went down to Portland.
I have to ask you, when you have a parent, they go, well, you may have not started, but can you finish it? You could have said, fine, whatever, I'm just going to leave them alone.
I think the reasoning behind that was that it was a public profile.
Do you know that the people who came here called me a slut, a clown, a pedophile? I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
And we disavow that.
Yeah. Completely disavow it. Yeah. You should be entitled to express yourself however you like.
Well, you bring these people here.
Actually, we didn't.
We're just YouTubers.
People come on their own.
Yeah.
They came on their own.
Yeah. If they're, Christian or, right-leaning people or even far-right people, I think they have the right to express themselves, but I don't think they should be calling you a slut and, pedophile and all this shit.
The most horrible things, and when I tried to stand up for myself, not saying terrible things on Operation Coldburn, but I was like, hey, here's what happened. Like, for instance, at the Renton Library, there were parents being kicked out. I was at that event, and any parent who was there with their child was more than welcome to stay.
So one question.
And when I tried to post about that, I was blocked from the Operation Cold Front page, and my voice was silenced.
Really? Okay.
So
again,
what was the question that you asked?
Yeah.
And
I'll
answer it right now.
It wasn't a question. It was me just saying, hey, my exact words were, actually, I was at this event, and any parent who was there with their children were more than welcome to stay. If someone was kicked out, it's because it was a private event and they were not there with a minor.
So we've had a talk with our social media people about posting things about blocking people from the page, because we do stand for free speech. Can I do something? Can I give you a hug?
I'm not very much.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to express the fact that I'm sorry that people are calling you that, and that's majorly fucked up. Like, I'm trying to keep my language.
And then I have another question about a post you made actually on offer, because this was, and I understand it didn't exactly imply anything, but you have to understand as a
context matters.
As a queer person, what do you think I get the message from when I see something like that?
Oh my God, I got so mad about that.
Let me see
because
that.
That's terrifying to see.
Yeah. Okay, so
that's terrifying
all three of us got pissed about that because they used the pride hashtag with that. So I don't know.
Because that's a terrifying
that company,
thought.
the gas mask, is one of our sponsors. So at protests, you can get maced. People throw urine-filled balloons, feces-filled balloons, and stuff like that, especially Antifa. But they should not have used the pride hashtag. I'm with you on that.
Can't you understand that sounds like a threat against queer people?
I can understand the context there, yes.
And we completely disavow that.
And we apologize for it. And I took the post down as well. So we don't want queer people to be attacked. We don't want trans people to be attacked. We don't want you guys to be insulted. We just want the right to express our political opinions, do our YouTube videos in peace. So maybe you guys can let Antifa know that.
Well, you should let them know, because if you don't feel that way, tell those people that.
We do.
Because they stand with you, and they think that, well, you may not feel that way. They see your post, and they misinterpret it.
So let me say what's happening right now.
You don't want them to be like this and call me a slut and call me a pedophile?
So you know what the problem is? This is the problem. I'm a center right-leaning person. I was formerly a liberal, mostly, not far left, but very liberal, right? I recently became a conservative in the last year, but what's happening is the right is closing their ranks and grabbing all these factions just like the left is. That's why you have far left communists like Antifa standing with queer people, standing with just regular center left people, and that's kind of the problem. We're trying to heal that division. Oh, I'm sorry. We're trying to heal the division instead of having these factions get farther apart, right? So that's kind of what's happening. That's kind of what's happening is the right is joining more together, the left is joining more together so they can butt heads. That's why you see that kind of thing. I'm a center-right leaning individual. I don't necessarily agree with all their opinions, but because we're all right-wing, not only are we all lumped in together with the mainstream media, but we're also, having to stand together in protests. Seattle's a very blue city, right? I'm a conservative speaker, Antifa tried to chain the doors on us while we were speaking at an event. Antifa's tried to assault us while we're doing events. So the Proud Boys have protected us numerous times. Now, I'm sure you guys have your own problems with the Proud Boys and things like that. And there's plenty of people on the left that would say Antifa actually supports and defends them. So do you see why that could be kind of a problem, though?
It could be a problem, but once again, I'm going to tell you one more time. So you're like, I'm sorry, but you have to understand, while people might call you guys a fascist and a Nazi hater, do you understand? Because these people see your events and they come on their own free will. But you are, how do you word it?
Do you mind?
These people associate themselves
We're not
with you.
responsible for what people say in the comments or what they do. I mean, you get thousands and thousands of comments, and it's impossible
I have
to keep track of
37,000
police
subscribers on YouTube.
Right,
I
but
can't go through
but
every
then when
comment.
you think about it that way, when these people say, oh, a couple who's been have court, what is it, being accused of sexual
Well, let
assault,
me-
then you lump us all in with them.
Yeah, let me
But
make this
you will
very
not lump
clear.
yourself in
I
with them.
disavow any white nationalism. I disavow any white supremacy. I disavow any violence whatsoever against the left or the right. I want to make that clear. If I see the comments, I get rid of them and I ban the person. End of story. That's it. But do you kind of see the problem with calling everybody on the right Nazis and fascists? Because what's happening now is they've been lumped in. I'm not saying you do necessarily, but with the left doing that, everybody is kind of lumped in together now, and now you can't tell the difference.
But just for future reference, I
Sure.
mean, while it might suck, these people relate themselves with you. So if they do something bad, it's going to come back on you guys. So I would just maybe work on that.
Sure.
They have a right to be here, but
I mean, so actually a lot of these people have actually had concerns about, like, so, I mean, originally he wasn't going to show up to this event because he wasn't feeling well, but I mean, he showed up anyways. So, but a lot of these people actually showed up. A couple guys behind me and my security manager literally said, I feel concerned for you, so we're showing up. Yeah, I mean, there are security personnel. But again, I can't control what they do on their own personal lives, their own comments. In fact, I don't even care what they do. I mean, I care, but, you know, it doesn't have, we don't have any control over that. Like, that's why we're not over there. That's why we're here talking to you.
We're just journalists. That's it. And if we didn't have to be protected by the Proud Boys, I mean, we'd just be journalists doing our YouTube videos. But we literally have to have Proud Boy protection or we get attacked.
Yeah.
Every single time. How long were you out? 5 minutes in Seattle. Or was it, I'm sorry, the last time it was 60 seconds and you got milkshakes.
Yeah, I was literally out in Westlake for no more than 60 seconds, and one of these people actually literally bought a milkshake at, I'm assuming, the Dick's around the corner, and dumped it on my security guard, one of my security guards.
Sorry, I didn't mean to smile.
I mean, on the surface level, it is funny, right? But at the same time, like, they actually called
assault.
for violence.
It is.
and it leads to more and more aggressive behavior.
It's blatantly assault. If
Well, I
you-
didn't mean, like I said, you know,
No, I mean, I get it. I think it's kind of funny too, but they're calling for violence.
Yeah.
That's the point, and
Right.
that's what we should
at the
laws
disavow.
have to
Des Moines
apply to
Library, at the
both
Des Moines
sides.
Library protest, somebody threatened to punch me in the face.
Yeah,
And that's wrong. We disavow that immediately.
Yeah, that's
And
not
as a
okay.
matter of fact, if somebody threatened to punch you in the face, we would be like, yo, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Like,
Right.
you need to back off right now. Number two,
But that's the
Antifa
point,
has
is
tried
nobody
to...
told them to back off.
I wasn't here.
So,
If I
well,
heard
you-
it, I would.
know, I'm just letting you know that
Okay.
nobody stopped it. Nobody could have stopped it. I got beat up almost every day for being queer.
And that's wrong.
So seeing stuff like this, it's so heartbreaking. I have worked so hard to become the person I am just to have it get all over by these people. Not necessarily you as a person, but these people. And it's heartbreaking. I'm trying my best to heal and be myself.
Sure, and that's fantastic. So do you think, because of the conversation we've had, I think we've had a very good conversation, do you think that we're far right or like we're as bad as they are?
It's hard to say because I'll say this, while you have been polite to me during this conversation, people have a lot of different layers. So while I don't feel threatened, like I don't feel like you're about to lunge out and like attack me, I still have to keep my guard up.
No, definitely, you can understand.
No, I mean, yeah.
But also on top of that, people may have opinions that you disagree with. They may be mean opinions. They may be douchey opinions, but they're opinions nonetheless. I really think that the left used to stand for freedom of speech, and I think what's happening now is censorship online, and what's happening if, like, for instance, the Heisman Trophy winner this year said he called one of his friends gay when he was like 15 or something like that, and they went back through his posts for like 5 years and found that and almost took his trophy away. That's ridiculous. Kevin Hart situation and the was it the Emmys or the Grammys?
Grammys.
Okay. I don't know this Hollywood crap, but that's wrong, man. Sometimes people are going to have nasty opinions. I think we should all stand against censorship, even if it's mean, right? People call me, you know, a turban head and all this stuff all the time, even my own side.
Wouldn't it be better to not be called that?
Absolutely. That's something we can agree on. But we have to stand for freedom of speech, even when it's rude or mean.
Well, I'm not telling you.
As long as it's not attacking and threatening.
Well, yeah, as long as it's not inciting violence.
Yes. Yeah.
So, that's that.
But I want to say thank you for your interview. Oh, I'm sorry.